Hi, so here is Valentino's recap. He is way more a play reinforcement dog than a food reinforcement dog. Now, right here, we had done some training beforehand, and I was wanting to work with him on place and just lobby disengagement. He was not having it. He did not want to go on this place caught. And you can see where we're working on struggling it a little bit. Now, I do have this lip lead on as you can put it around their nose like a gentle leader. And just he wanted no interest in it. None whatsoever. So I said, okay. He has enough leash to stand up fully. I know he's sniffing right now, but I just put it underneath my foot and we're going to stand here. And I kicked the place caught out of the way. So that's where instead of sometimes when we work with dogs, especially stubborn dogs, if they're not doing exactly what we want, how can we modify for what we're working on? So I want him to just have general disengagement and to settle with me here. If he's going to do that just standing next to me, okay, I'm okay with that. He doesn't have to go on the place caught. Eventually we will get back on there, but nope, we're going to do this. Now I'm eating some French fries and I do have some French fries hanging off the counter to tease him with. And he not interested. This is where I was like, okay, we are so not a food dog. It's not funny. I've been able to get him, like, he'll take some treats from me. He's interested in treats, but that's just not his thing for him. So here we are, we're resetting a little bit. We're walking away. I'm doing some paperwork as we do this. Really what I want him to do is just have general disengagement. I just want him to settle without pushing me when we see dogs or people or anything along those lines. He doesn't get to do what he wants to do. So he sits, I give him some praise, and he's like, okay, what's next? And it's like, dude, we are settling. We're working on the self-regulation piece. And right there, he was like, I'm good. But, let me push the boundary a little bit. It's what do I do with this boredom? And all of this is just reinforcing. I need a calm dog. We're going to stay right here. So these, while it may seem boring, what it is just that unspoken communication of predictability when we have reinforcement schedules. Now, we're coming up on the spot where he does eventually lay down and settle, and that chef's kiss. That's exactly what we want with him. Where he's just like, oh, okay, I can relax right here. So this is ideally what we do with the place command. But he was a little too keyed up, so we just practiced until he was ready to lay down. So in a second, you're going to see it. So right about here is when he lays down. And that's where I'm like, woohoo, good boy. And he will take treats from me. Now, as I reward him, I'm not doing high treats. I'm going either down to his nose or I'm going to drop them on the ground to reinforce being low is good, is exactly what we want. Now, I don't know if you can see his little head where he like looks around the corner. He's got some major FOMO. Like he wants to check out everyone else around him. And he always looks behind us. He always looks around the corners. He looks with what's happening. He's gotta know what's happening. So this is where giving him the opportunity to see around the corners, but I don't have to be fully around the corners. Like his body's not in the middle of the lobby. Again, teaching him I have to be calm. I can be nosy, but I have to, it's whatever my person tells me to do.